From the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry comes an exhibit that brings to life our intriguing world as seen by NASA satellites. The exhibit shows how scientists use data gathered by satellites to track everything from the weather to forest fires to the effects of global warming on the polar ice caps. Introducing Eyes on Earth, an amazing perspective on our planet. Eyes on Earth is based on the science behind NASA's primary satellite, the Earth Observing System. It observes land surface, biosphere, solid Earth, atmosphere, and oceans. Now we realize that on the surface this may seem complicated, but Eyes on Earth's interactive stations and beautiful satellite imagery really brings the science and technology to life. Let's kick things off with one of the most exciting stations, Build a Satellite. Here, the visitors get a chance to feel what it's like to be a NASA engineer testing a satellite before it's launched into space. Now, they can choose different sensors depending on the task they want to do. There are imaging technologies, a magnetometer, communications link, solar panels, rangefinders, and thermal imaging. Over here, this display shows the readouts from our different sensors. On the panels behind me is the Earth as seen by different imaging technologies. These imaging technologies give NASA vital information about the Earth's environment, weather, geology, population growth, magnetic field, and so much more. Hot or not, this exhibit illustrates infrared technology. The visitors point the infrared pyrometer at the different tiles to measure their temperatures. They record their findings right here at the base. Now this exhibit shows how scientists use a grid system to map the ocean's temperature. At Mission Kiosk, visitors can view 3 different videos. Each one highlights a specific satellite and its mission. Visitors can find out more about the holes in the ozone layer, urban growth and its effect on our environment, and weather forecasting. The animation and the video is supplied by NASA, and the kiosks are outfitted with cool space-age legs and intriguing cabinetry. The orbit table is another proven favorite with kids of all ages, from 4 to 94. More than just fun, it teaches how satellites orbit. Using one of 2 different launchers, visitors shoot their marble satellites into space and observe both circular and elliptical orbits. The orbit table has the space-age look of a lunar lander and a footstool so that younger kids can get into the action. Here in the near satellite exhibit, a satellite is attached to each of these cranks. When a guest turns the crank, they send the satellites into orbit. Now the globe is covered with a phosphorescent paint and the satellites have an LED. This allows you to see the path that they trace as they travel around the globe. This shows you how low orbit satellites can scan the entire globe in 24 hours. The sister exhibit of the near satellite, the far satellite exhibit. Visitors follow the lights projected on the floor, demonstrating the position a satellite has to maintain to be over the same spot of the Earth. This is called a geosynchronous orbit. Virtually all telecommunications and meteorological satellites function this way. Topix and Jason 1. This is the centerpiece of the satellite technology section. Using actual radar technology, the satellite scans the height of objects underneath it. 6'4". That's about right. Now this technology is used to measure ocean and wave height. It helps scientists to monitor global warming and to predict storms. Eyes on Earth includes a number of stations designed specifically with younger visitors in mind. 2 of those are satellite puzzles built as stylized satellites. The first puzzle features the Earth surrounded by 6 satellites. When a visitor pulls up a puzzle piece, it reveals the name of the satellite and the portion of the Earth seen by that satellite. The second puzzle features the JASON-1 satellite, which measures ocean surface topography and teaches kids the names of the various working parts of a satellite. The pinboard exhibit teaches the idea of resolution in a simple, fun way. Using their hands or other objects, visitors push up on the pinboards. One board has small pins and the other one has large ones, showing the difference between high resolution and low. Here at the ozone zone, visitors learn the importance of the ozone and how it blocks harmful UV rays. Visitors place their hands or other objects between the UV lights and the beads. The beads then turn from glowing purple to white, simulating how the ozone keeps UV rays away from the Earth's surface. Visitors can test different types of plastic or even their own sunglasses. Lenses. When it comes to lenses, bigger is better. This exhibit shows why and illustrates the idea of aperture. Here we have two lenses. This one has a cover with a pinhole. When viewing this target, the image looks fuzzy. Using this lens, the image looks crystal clear. Near and far. Simple concepts. This exhibit shows how a satellite's distance from the Earth affects the amount of visible detail. Now, visitors will be reminded how different orbits achieve different goals. Near satellite. Far satellite. Simple, huh? Come in, NASA. Come in, NASA. Here at Earth Today, visitors can see some of NASA's latest satellite images. They select a view, say, infrared, and there it is on the screen, the latest image. Pretty cool, huh? Eyes on Earth was created by the skilled professionals at OMSI, the same people who created the exhibits Nature's Fury, Star Trek, and Superheroes. So you know it's fun, durable, and the top of its class. The full Eyes on Earth exhibit covers roughly 2,500 square feet. Throughout Eyes on Earth, visitors are treated to the interactivity of over 20 hands-on exhibits and the art and beauty of actual satellite imagery. The entire exhibit only requires 110 power, is completely modular in design, and fits under a 9-foot ceiling. As you can see, Eyes on Earth's futuristic space tech environment really does bring the world of satellites to life for visitors young and old. The exhibit comes with marketing materials, teachers' activities, and a technical manual. It also comes with the support of OMSI's professional traveling exhibit staff, including full customer service, transportation coordination, and technical support. To bring this exciting hands-on exhibit to your facility, call OMSI today at 503-797-4659 or go online at www.omsi.edu. Rent Eyes on Earth and give your visitors an amazing perspective on our planet.